what I'm eating in 2025. Hi, I'm Jonathan Pritchett with Theology, Geek, Fitness. In this video, I'm going to give my yearly update on what I'm shoving into my mouth every day, or most days. And surprise, surprise, it hadn't changed from previous years all that much. So for breakfast, I like to eat eggs. I like to eat oatmeal with some protein powder in it. On the weekends, I love to eat omelets. You know, we'll put turkey sausage, onions, peppers, mushrooms, some cheddar cheese on that. Fantastic. Sometimes we'll put in the air fryer those hash brown patties, you know, like you can get at McDonald's. We buy those you can get them at Ruler Foods or Kroger, whatever. Your grocery store probably has them. You can get them at Aldi's. They're great. So we'll throw in that every now and then. Occasionally we'll do pancakes. We've taken to eating English muffins with a fried egg and turkey sausage patty on it with some cheese. That's really good too, but that's basically all I ever eat for breakfast foods. For lunch, still meal prepping, you know. It doesn't change. You have a protein, you have a green vegetable, and you have a complex carbohydrate type thing. So, you know, this is a pork chop with green beans and quinoa. But every week you swap this out, you know, chicken, turkey, pork, red meat, whatever, fish, green vegetable, green beans, broccoli, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, sugar snap peas, whatever comes out of our garden, really. And then quinoa, rice, potato, or sweet potato. And that's basically what I eat for my meals. And then at dinner, we get a little bit of variety. We try to eat healthy for our dinners, but either my wife or I will cook. It's just the two of us now for most nights. So, you know, we like spaghetti, whether we use zucchini noodles or not. Sometimes we just use pasta noodles. We like lasagna. That's really good. We'll make various casserole dishes or whatever, but the key is to limit your portions. But basically, we get our variety. We cook something different on most nights. And you get a little variety. That way you just keep your portions under control and it's no problem. But for most of my meals, it's the same things every day until dinner. And dinner doesn't really often look a whole lot different than this. But, you know, we'll do interesting different dishes or whatever. Casseroles or crock pot meals or some Italian dish or, you know, just whatever. We just like to try new things or eat the things that we've been eating for years. And then sometimes if it's just going to be a meat, a green vegetable, and a carbohydrate of some kind, sometimes it just carries over to my next day's lunch because it's the same thing or same kind of thing that I'm eating. It's just something I didn't prep on Sundays. I do my meal prep on Sundays for the week. So, yeah, I mean, just keep it simple. Now, I don't do what's called main gaining. So, I still think no matter what people say, what people talk about, thyroid problems or hormone issues or whatever, I think Kaiko, calories in, calories out, is undefeated. And for me, main gaining really didn't help me all that much. I stayed lean and just built a whole lot of muscle. So I started to do bulk and cut cycles, and that worked out better for me. But the food I ate didn't change, just the portions, the amount of calories I consume. But I still eat basically the same types of foods. You know, usually eggs or oatmeal and protein powder in the morning, sometimes both. Omelets, whatever. For breakfast foods, I eat something like this for lunch, you know, swapping out the protein, swapping out the green vegetables, swapping out, you know, rice, quinoa, whatever. And then usually we get my variety at dinner. And then I have protein shakes or a can of tuna or something throughout the day. I used to eat these protein bars. In fact, when I first started this channel, I was reviewing protein bars, but 20 grams of protein for a $3 bar, no thank you. You can still get a can of tuna for under $1, even with inflation. So that's 18 to 20 grams of protein from a can of tuna. So I'm cheap. But like I said, to stay lean, reduce your calories. To bulk up, increase your calories, but don't eat garbage. I limit my garbage intake. But, you know, the thing that helped me was to stop caring about food. I've been saying that for years. I don't really care what I eat anymore. I don't eat to enjoy food like I used to. When I used to eat to enjoy food, I was fat, as you've seen the before and after pictures from 5 or 6 years ago when I used to be fat. That's what eating to enjoy food does to you. Now I try to eat healthy and make smart decisions, and whether I'm bulking or cutting, continue to make smart decisions about what I put in my body. So still eating the same kinds of things I've been eating for years, and it's worked out well for me, whether I'm consuming calories in a surplus to help grow muscle or in a deficit to get leaned up for the summer or whatever. It's been working great. So I keep my food simple. I only enjoy meals on special occasions. Otherwise, I'm just eating to eat, to stay alive, because I just stopped caring about food. I know nobody gets excited about that kind of thing, especially if you're a foodie. But really, it's been the most inexpensive way, especially when we have a garden in our backyard. I know not everyone has backyards, but with the garden and eating the same things every day, it has really cut my food costs down, which matters in this type of economy and with the inflation that's been going on the past few years. So it keeps me healthy. It keeps a lot more money in my pocket. No complaints. So that's what I'm eating in 2025. Not much different than 2024, 2023, or 2022, or however long I've been making these videos. And probably not going to change for the rest of my life. I'm old. I'm 48. I'm set in my ways. I'm generally happy with the food that I'm consuming. It's pretty healthy. So it's worked out for me for years. I commend that to you. Take it or leave it. It's up to you. Appreciate you watching this video. Let me know what you're eating in the comments, whether good or bad. And we'll see you in the next video. God bless.